My name is Robert Rabroker. I've had the privilege with 55 years in the business, all related to fire protection. My wife and I were finished with our schooling, and then our first son was coming along. So I started working part-time for a gentleman who had a small fire equipment company, extinguishers only, and his name was Tom Koetter. I ended up working for him for 25 years. And in 1995, I purchased that business from Mr. Koetter. Rabroker Fire Protection just didn't sound too appealing. Koetter had a good name, so it remained Koetter from that point on.
Bob Rabroker is kind of a bit of a legend in our industry, very well-respected guy.
The success that we achieved, I think, was just keeping our ear to the market, our ear to our customers. It gave us a position, so to speak, in the brains of our customer.
I met Bob Rabroker through Tom Nardini. Bob and Tom go back a long way through the industry, and those two have great mutual respect, I think, for each other as just friends, but also business folks in the fire protection industry.
Bob's loyal, honest, fair, and as great of a person that one would ever want to have in what you would call a true friend. It was easy to talk about pretty much just about everything. Things that we were doing to grow the business, things that we were doing to become better at what we were doing, and I think it helped both of us.
Selling your business is not an easy thing to do.
It's emotional.
It's an emotional and conflictive process.
He would call me every once in a while and ask me something about this or something about that. The day he called Pye and said, "This is what we're going to do. This is what I want to do." He sold him 6 of the 7, kept Dallas. It wasn't long after that same day he called me and said, "I made the decision and we're going to do it."
When I pull up to any one of our offices and I see all those cars, I imagine all those people's families and their mortgages and everything in those cars. It's my responsibility to make sure that if they are interested enough and committed enough to take care of Koetter, I am interested enough and committed enough to take care of them. Pye stepped up, and they knew Koetter. They engaged with that personality of the company. So it fit my needs, my desire to stay connected with Dallas and have my son essentially take over the role of leadership as a majority owner in the international group. Pye demonstrated that they could do that. The legacy is such a dynamic thing. It doesn't start when you get out of the picture or when you pass on. It just means, how are you perceived by people you care about, people you value, people who depend on you? How do you conduct your affairs? It's no different in business.
I think every owner on their exit, they want to feel like the company they built doesn't just poof, go off the map. It just doesn't evaporate. I think that they get a lot of enjoyment and satisfaction out of seeing what they built go to the next level.
They want to know that their business is going to be around in one form or another for a long time. And I think you guys listen to that.